Hi, I'm Laura from incandescentlove.com and dipsyaura.com. Thank you for joining me for today's talk titled Weapons of Mass Distractions. How wonderful it is when we stop and listen to that still, quiet voice, knowing its guidance is one we can trust. Everything we need is within. We have spent far too long looking outside of ourselves. It is now time for introspection. To see inside yourself is really not that hard at all. It is made only harder by the gadgets in our lives. These are weapons of mass distraction. The television with its soap operas, fabricated newscasts, and reality programs, the computer games that encourage you to connect colours or kill your enemies and collect sheep. The internet with its endless websites that advise you on the best ways to do just about everything, and the media with its newspapers and magazines that instill fear and focus solely on the lives of those we are led to believe are celebrities and our role models. But when you can allow yourself some freedom from these items of distraction, we can really delve into the inner thoughts of the mind. When we can do that, we will soon realize that it is an ability available to us all. When you master it, you can then let go of the ideas and beliefs that others have impressed upon you, and listen to what is the truth inside of only you, and for only you. You see, our lives have been spent in systems that have almost kept us as prisoners in a cold cell. We see that the coldness of the cell is caused by walls that we believe exist. We don't realize that we can possibly ever break free from them. We have given these walls greater power. We have gone to work and to school. We have invested in religions and politics. We have married and conformed and stayed safely within the confines of these walls. We have reinforced our belief in them, and we have dutifully raised our children to do the same. These walls were only ever presented to us as an idea. We can create other ideas. The walls were simply options. We have so many more other options to explore. However, fear of the unknown keeps us locked within the ideals and options thrust upon us. It wasn't always this way. When we chose the option of control, we nudged out 7 million other options that we were meant to investigate in order to realize that there were indeed at least another 7 billion more. As he observed the night sky, a little boy saw that the stars in the sky really did twinkle. He marvelled over the 2 shooting stars, and he cried, overwhelmed at the magnitude of it all. His mother told him that every person has a light, and that how brightly it shines is reflected in the person's very own star. She then asked the young boy what he thought the night sky would look like if every person on earth were to let their light shine. The boy simply replied with the words, bright, white, light. Your responsibility is to bring light to the earth. This is how we got here, and this is why we are here. This is all we came here to do. However, a seemingly easy task is blighted by obstacles that have been placed in our way These are weapons of mass distractions. These are fear, pain, and false beliefs, to name just a few. We have been led to believe that our very being is a sin. So we have believed that our lives have had to be a struggle, and that we have to suffer and sacrifice and fight. Your task remains unchanged. You have an option to explore and create. You have the ability to let your light shine. The fear that others fostered within can halt progression. Your spirits can be dampened when you are told, "No, you can't possibly do that. You will hurt yourself. You embarrass yourself." However, their fear is one that you will leave them and step into your greatness. Their perception, like yours, comes from lifetimes of looking for happiness on the outside. They too share the same task, but it is for each of us to realize it in our own time. Inside you is a wealth of knowledge and a complete history of all the many lifetimes that you have lived and loved. For we have all raped and murdered, hated and died many times over. In this lifetime you have the option of tapping into this rich history within and finding the truth of who you really are. There are two voices inside. One shouts constantly about the things that you may think you are lacking, like a bigger television, a faster car, a beautiful slender body, an endless supply of money or happiness, safety, love or support. The other voice whispers loving sentiments and is urging you constantly to love and forgive. Knowing that this is how you locate your happiness, support and love you believe that you do not have. If you can close it or turn it off, it is a weapon of mass distraction. It was not made for you, it was made against you. Listen to your thoughts, write them down, read them over, and add to them. The doors to your many options will open. The walls containing your ideas will tumble away, and your task will be an endless joy to behold. With incandescent love, I wish you all the love and happiness in the world.